Hey, good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How's everybody doing this morning? Yeah, it is Tuesday. Some might even say Taco Tuesday, but let's get into this. Hey, how y'all doing today? Good morning. Good morning. I can't see the chat. My TV's messed up, or this Sabbatical thing here's messed up, or something. I don't know what's going on. Plug it back in, I guess. Let's see what happens here. If it'll plug back in, I don't know if I get it plugged back in or not. Okay. Plug it back in. Hey, get over here to the comments. See what I think we got Gigability. We got Catfish Dog. Indiana Chris, good morning. Good morning, Mark. Yeah, my deal's messed up. Oh, y'all counting down. Dave Bozarth, good morning. Yeah, I had to go to 4G. It looks like uh, my Dumafogies over here's messed up or something. I don't know what it is. My This morning, this seems like the Wi-Fi box is messing up. So we're gonna go like it is. That's right. Good morning. Good morning. How's everybody doing this morning? I figure I go live, give somebody come in that time to hang out and see what's going on. Mark, you gonna share some of that crappie you caught? I haven't had time to get out and get some. I see where my grandson stole my phone on the way home and has made some kind of weird video. Go figure. I figured him fishing in the pool, catching them bluegill would got quite a few views, but he can get hardly no views at all on that. And I'm like, a bird floating down a log on a river got more views. Go figure. We're still waiting on that barrel to Hero or whatever that is to get logged up. Let's see here. I can't read because I can't see that all. Good morning, folks. Hey, John, small water chatas. Hired two teens yesterday to raked up 22 bags of leaves and picked up all my branches that were down. Oh, that's cool. At least you got to do it. It's gone. I hope tomorrow it's. You already ate it, huh? Hmm. Gonna get some salmon. I need to use this. I need to use this account for a week. Hey, Terry Stanfield. Good morning. Let's see if we can catch up with chat. YouTube blocked my main channel for 2 weeks. They won't tell me why. What? No. Now I'm gonna miss some chat till this thing gets lined out because it's got that share your referral link on it. Hey, Tinkerbell, long time no see. Welcome in. Kamasta Capo. I tell you what. He's saying good morning, everybody. Uh, yeah, it's weird how they block it like it. I don't know why they do that's crazy. Yeah, it don't make no sense. My stuff has been working all day and all morning, and because I've been up since 2 o'clock. I hear the birds chirping out there. Wow, they're getting an early start on the day. Yeah, too. Yeah, YouTube hates me. I guess I hate everybody. All they want is that right there. That morning, morning, morning. Tim, what's up, Catfish Dog? Wildcat Riggs, good morning. I don't know about no Vietnam, but good morning. Uh, Whoa, look at there. My screen even got smaller. Wow, I can't believe that. Okay, I'm going to go back to this again. Okay, we don't need two rustics up here, so we're gonna get rid of this dude, the imposter right there. What I was trying to do was scroll this down. Hey, Bozar! Diggity dog, left out. What's up? Diggity dog. Look at my heroes messed up. Oh well, it is what it is, I guess. I'm gonna be able to reach Channel TV, so will the rustic please come up? Yeah, but may I space. Yeah, I have referral link. I hate that crap, man. It's just trying to force you to buy. But I did notice that they lowered it down from 44 to 35. I'm like, come on now, you can do better than that. If you used to charge $25 a month, that'd be a fortune you'd make in people buying it. But it is 55 degrees this morning. We got us some coffee. I got to go to Arkansas this morning. Deliver the fish to my favorite bait shop and see if we can't make some money. Then I got to get back on the skipjack trail and get to fishing. I've been fishing so much of them things, man. All for ever since last Friday, I haven't been fishing for skipjack. I've been Easter weekend come up, spend time with the family Sunday, and I've been doing work around here trying to catch everything up. It has gotten out of hand around here. I didn't notice that uh my hot water heater when it's got that release valve to let the pressure out sometimes. Haven't had a pipe on it because it's never leaked. Now I know why they put a pipe on it because if it ever starts leaking it, I got to change it, replace that thing. Uh, because we would leave and I'd come back and I'd smell like a little mold in the air or something when we first come in. When I found out why, because around my hot water heater on that side, the floor got wet and there was mushrooms growing in it. So yesterday I spent the biggest part of yesterday cleaning all that out, scrubbing and all that crap, and trying to dry it out. And I put me a pipe that's supposed to go from there to through the floor, just in case. But I've got to change that out. It was bad. I was like, man, I never even noticed that before. Because it sits in a cabinet with the door closed. But got it all fixed up now. It was a mess. Oh, I can't hear. My hero ain't working. I don't know why. It is know why. I don't know why. Maybe I need to reset this box over here. So I don't know. Let's see. Okay, we reset that box. We'll see if that hero will come back on. It should. It should be no problem with it. Let's see what we got here. So we got Tinkerbell. Oh crap! I got my hand back on it again. I'm gonna go small again. My goodness. I got it. Oh, here we go. We'll just leave it like that for now. Right, Mark, they came back or not to shovel snow. Not that they are going to be doing your work for us. It's very rare. Anytime you have mushrooms in your house, it's a mess. Yeah. Yeah, it was a mess around the bottom of the hot water heater. And because I kept wondering, I when did a potato fall in there and sprouted or something? And I got to looking at, woo, there wasn't no tomato. So I cleaned it all out. I ain't eating those mushrooms. Rigs, no sharks. Gigabilly. Oh, shrimping, that's a different story. I ain't eating them mushrooms. I ain't no way in heck. That ain't happening. No. We'll turn it up like it's right here, see what's going on. I mean, y'all can see everything. Yeah, I think eat them shrooms. Don't want to eat them things. But needless to say, I've had a fan blowing on it ever since yesterday to dry it all out in there. And then I did some scrubbing best I could. And then today I got to get some bleach and spray in there to kill out any remaining. But other than that, I got it all cleaned up and it's back in shape. Got the pipe through the floor. I just got to figure out if I could buy that one release valve and put it in there to stop it because I don't know why it started leaking. It don't make sense. I've never had one of those leak before. Hey, honey and stuff for JJ. Good morning, Double J. Dog and I, Curse 2.0. Good morning. You going back out fishing tomorrow night? Cool. That's cool. I got to figure out what's wrong with this box. I'm going to unplug this for a little bit. See if I can't get it to reset. It'll fell all the way down to the flow. That's over there. Where's that up? I'm like, what the heck's going on here? Where did it go? Okay, cord fell down. I can't find it now. Help me, help me. Oh, there it is. Oh, it fell down that time. It might have fell down. Oh, there it is. I can tell you almost fell down, you little bugger. You just set your butt down right there. Don't move. Uh, be right back. Got the dogs out. It's rolling, rolling, rolling. Keep them doggies rolling, roll on. Gonna go after some salmon, huh? Yeah, I've never done that. I'd like to try that one time. I heard they put up a pretty decent fight. Other than that, I don't know about them. So they taste good. I guess I'll learn to shut it off now. Stop blowing the gig. Yeah, step up. Straighten out like they. As Jay says, straighten it up. Straighten it up. Okay, it's been off for a minute. Let's see. Probably got to pay the bill. I don't with the box ain't off, so I don't know what's wrong with the Hero box. What's wrong with that thing? Half century. Good morning. Everybody saying 50 cent. One thing it is, I knew it had a bubble in it. I had a bubble in what? Did I miss something? What did I miss up there, man? It drives me nuts when stuff don't work right. He said, "Oh my." Ain't it weird you can make a daggum good video, don't get very many views. You drop a short to get one of them. Or it's like the ear box ain't gonna come on. Must not got plugged in. Oh, have it plugged in all the way. Oh well. Wabash Nate. Good morning, Nate. Turn Nate. Yeah, I see Kevin Fish has posted a video up there. I gotta get up there to the tuck it down. Since the water's cleared up now and it's actually running right. They're dropping it. I need to get up there now. But man, I've got to go to St. Louis one day this week and then get ready for my road trip. As if the dog ever messaged me back. If the dog don't message me back, I don't know what I'm gonna do. On this day, YouTube posted his first video. Really? I didn't know that. Man, I'm gonna turn that air conditioner on. It's hot in here. Come on, Hero, get right so I can turn it on where I can read the chat properly. Uh, I have to wait to read what Mark says. All I can get is Ben Dahl. Somebody got to type in the chat to move it up. I only got 2 spots that I can actually read something. Been down here ever since gig. So how y'all doing this morning? Yes, Mark, you're not very happy with him right now. And they said, nope. What's he saying? You don't need one? I'm gonna get working. Ooh, what's y'all's temperatures this morning? Mine's 55. I think it's supposed to get up to 70 or 80 today. I'm not sure. Calling for rain every day this week, all the way up this weekend. I don't think it's much though. Be a long day today. You don't need no AC. Just pop a few buttons on that sexy shirt. Well, I had it buttoned up to here, and I said, man, it don't. I can't stand that. I can't stand a shirt like that. You got 40 degrees, 39, 65. John, we know you hot weathered. You're freezing at 65, aren't you? It's sunny. Mark's got 39. Man, is it ever going to warm up there, Mark? It's never ending winter here. Yeah. Half century. Mark, they banned your channel. That's what he said earlier. I'll be getting with him and asking him why. I said, you don't need to explain in detail why would you stop my channel. Because if you don't question why, they will never give you an answer. They'll feel like, well, we don't have to give you an answer. We just do it just to be doing it. Was Nate not banned, but time out my viewing privileges? What the? What have you been viewing? What have you been watching there, Mark? I was on live chat with them for 2 hours. They refused why they did it. That's because they messed up and they don't want to own up to it. Hey, Ernie Brown, good morning. You can do it, Rusty. I can do what? Yeah, that hero's not going to play right. I don't know what's wrong with it. I don't know what's wrong with it. It was working just fine. My internet box is on over there. Nope, it ain't gonna work. It doesn't like turn red. So we're stuck with me like this. I don't know. Unless I get Kurt's up here to re-chat for me or something. I don't know. Gathering parts to do a full interior redo on a bass boat, new carpet, new seats, and paint. Whoa. Mm. Gonna redo your boat, huh? You know, I like doing that stuff for boats and pontoons and stuff like that. He said I haven't posted content in weeks. Ain't that stupid? I've never known you on anything say anything out of the ordinary, show anything you're not supposed to be showing like I did. And so I don't know why they would do that. Don't need to redo John, just fish as it is. Hey, Rob Fox, good morning. Haven't been. It's worn out. We just gel coated his and put new lights and oh wow. Heck, it could be just a band IP address Comcast assigned me. Yeah, there's no telling, man. I mean, they're changing so much up that it's ridiculous. I mean, it's just flat out ridiculous. Lights are good. Whole lights are good. I had whole lights on my old boat. Never heard of them whole lights. I had a low light, had a whole light in the cigarette one time. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with it. If it keeps doing this crap, I'm gonna change. I'm gonna go with that fiber optic stuff that's underground. It says outdoors on Big Mike. Good morning there, little brother. Trolling, 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 trolling. Man, oh man. Uh, y'all keep yourself entertained for a second. I can go get me a soda or some cold drink. Oh, be something cold to drink. Oh, rusty cold like my cigarette. Yeah, I don't know what they're talking about. Whole, I don't know what they're talking about. All I know is I had a whole lot of cigarette one time. Like I said the other day, I don't know what they're talking about. Oh, no need to troll. There's one in the house asleep. Mine's taking a dump and I'm ready. I won't touch on that one, John. Yeah, me neither. Man, oh man, come on, come on. Oh, what happened here? Crap come down on me. Probably gonna tell me I got not connected. Let's see if we can't find a wireless network somewhere. Gigs was worse. Mhm. Mhm. Check connection. It'd probably tell me, pay your bill, sucker. Rustic, the red lights in your boat for at night. Oh, got green and yellow carpet. Go Packers. There, I got one. Hmm. Rich skies at night, rich skies at night. Woo. Red light at night, sailor's delight. Ah, John, you got any charters you're gonna be doing? Got any of them coming up? I'm trying to think of things to say. Come in on a day. Like I said, I gotta go down there and deliver them fish. Delivering over a little over 200 heads down there. So okay, I'm out. Let's see most of you on hogs tonight. See you later, gig. Jody said she wants the link. Come back in July. Oh, that's cool. I guess I put the link in there. I can't write title. Make mad. See, now I can't reach that when I turn my phone this way. This stupid. How they got it now is so stupid. I guess I posted a link in the. No. Hopefully they should not went nowhere. To Miss Jody. Miss Jody. Jody. She going after some fish or shrimp? I said, hopefully. Let's see, I got somebody here. Who's Jody's driving?
Good morning.
Morning.
I slept late.
At least it looks like you're starting to try to get some sunlight.
Yeah, I'm usually at work half hour now. I don't know what time it gets daylight. At
Here
least it
between
ain't foggy.
6:30.
Yeah. I still got an hour and a half drive.
Oh, you long way from home.
I know. You know what woke me up?
Dog
I
barked at you.
think no, I think it. I heard James's phone notification go off for your show.
Oh, yeah, I'm trouble with the internet right now. I can't even. The only way I can reach that is keep the phone in a vertical position.
Yeah. Yep. They got that stupid thing saying link.
Yeah, I see they reduced the price down to 35 a month now.
Well, good because I canceled mine. I wasn't paying $50 a month.
Now,
When I clicked on that link, it completely changed my plan.
uh,
And then give me that thing across the top of it. It said you're now on the whatever plan for $50. I'm like, what the crap? I've been paying 25 all this time.
yeah, they canceled all that crap. It was only for a limited time that when they offered that. That's the only reason why
No,
I didn't take it because it was just for a limited time.
I
Then it
had
was
it till I clicked that link. I just
uh,
paid it.
that screwed up, man.
Hmm.
Just boils down to greed. That's all it is.
Yep.
That's what some companies do. They come in, change everything up, make it worse, and that way they can file bankruptcy on it.
True.
They got other companies they can file bankruptcy on certain ones, and that way it covers them on their billions of
Taxes.
taxes.
Yep. That's true. Take a loss.
And my sister-in-law used to work for Fred store, and it was a thriving store. Several stores that she was over or worked at. She uh she traveled to reset up the stores, and
Yeah.
and there were several of them that made millions of dollars a month. I mean, they were just swamped, and they had some of it that was $1 million a year stores, and, and they was doing real good. And then they brought this guy in that was supposed to be over the stores, a new president of the company or vice president or something.
Yeah.
Anyway, he was known for coming in and destroying stores and getting them shut down. And when he come in, that's what he done. That's how come Fred's went out of business.
Yeah.
The company owners wanted it out, and they brought his buddy in to make them go lost, and they filed bankruptcy on it. That way they can keep all their money.
Yep. That's what they do.
But if
I
y'all wonder
wonder
why,
why my picture's reversed.
that better?
Ew. I don't know. I can't really tell. I just know the cars was on the wrong side of the road.
Yeah, it's because you don't have mirror image. You got mirror image uh, clicked on. That squeak noise you hear is me turning my phone over.
Yeah.
Ads down, not happy. StreamYard still says mine is 45. Yeah, before I could even create a live, and my time reset on the 22nd. Supposed to reset at midnight. Before I could even create a live, it popped up a deal says upgrade your plan. You have not you have over your free limit and it's not reinstated yet, or some crap like that. So I clicked on it, and it showed me 44 to. They reduced it from 44 something to 35 something. I thought, yep, keep on coming down, keep on coming down. Because they got rid of the base.
Yeah, the free or the $10 plan.
Yeah, they got rid of the basic and they added on. They added a couple more on there. It was like $200 something a month for a team deal. And then another one for like $300 something a month for something else. I'm like, I don't see anybody paying that. Mark said it's $35. It's something I have to wait somebody type the chat to read it.
I can't read chat if I wanted to. You know me. I tried every morning. I don't say hello when I'm driving or anything. I say hello to everybody because I can't see chats in a good day, let alone trying to drive and see it.
Mark said it's $35 if you pay for the whole year in advance. Well, I can't be doing that. That's why they got a payment plan.
That's right. We po folk.
Yeah. They don't realize that there's millions of them that's on YouTube that's on fixed income, and they can't afford that all at once. Now they still got to buy food, medicine, and pay their bills.
Yeah.
Like I said, it all boils down to greed. But ain't nothing we can do about it unless we buy the plan. So I guess there ain't no sense griping about it.
I just don't want to learn something new.
Yep. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try something else. Somebody said something about some OSB or something. I don't know what OS. Ernie knows what it is.
I've been seeing Restream, and they've been doing pretty good with it.
Yeah, I was looking at that one there too. I really need to. I mean, Restream's a good one. It's just that it's got a lot of stuff. You have to learn how to use it proper.
Yeah.
And you cannot use Discord unless everybody's on Discord. OBS. Yep, that is OBS. John said, I remember those long drives on Monday morning. Yep.
Shut up, John. I went down to help fish Top Cat. We just barely pulled a fish out of our tail.
Out of your tail? But that hurt.
It's like 15 minutes till it was over. And we put gut pockets on 3 lines. And that fish come up and hit a gut pocket.
Try Streamlabs. Never heard of that one. Stonefly said, Rustic, NASCAR Jody, Stonefly.
I can't go too fast. I'm sure there's going to be school buses out picking kids up.
Prison. Let's see if we can't put this on here. Let everybody see Jody flying down. Well, what's cloudy?
Yeah. I'm just glad it's not foggy. Just a little bit, not nothing.
Did y'all get much rain?
No, not down here. I don't know what it did during the night. I was out, put my mask on. I was out, but we like to never. It took a 45-minute boat ride. It took an hour and a half to get back last night. We couldn't see. We had to go by the navigation on the sonar, follow the line back.
And that is dangerous out there, boy. You doing that?
Well, the only good thing was it was a weeknight late, so there wasn't nothing out. But still, you have to worry about something being in the water.
Yeah. Stonefly said, I had a rough tournament Saturday. Only caught 12.20 pound channel. The wind kicked his butt. Oh, that wind was blowing, wasn't it?
Yep.
Sandy Toes. Come on, Sandy Toes. I'm going to go lay down till the wife needs to leave for work. Okay, Mark. Appreciate you coming in, bud. Maybe they'll
James's
get your
trolling
stuff on
motor.
you. Huh?
His trolling motor tore up, so I was having to drive with the kicker motor where he's trying to drag. And so he did that an hour, and I'm like, you only got an hour left. We drug over tons of fish.
Huh.
So we pulled in front of a creek mouth, and he anchored. It took him about 25 minutes to get a fish. Thank God he didn't skunk finally, because all the boats have skunked so far.
I mean, I've heard several people said they tried dragging, and they go over top of fish according to their sonar.
Mm-hmm.
But they said they just would not move to go for the bait. Wouldn't
Yeah.
get it hits, but as soon as they anchored up, after a little while, bam, 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 bam. I guess they're right now they're not worried. They're trying to fatten up for that spawn. They ain't worried about chasing bait. If it's real easy to get, they'll grab it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, but I just know several people had trouble dragging. They said, "Man, it ain't." I said, "No, what's going on? I can see the fish right there under the boat."
Yeah.
We had 20 plus. Indiana said, "Better than skunk." Yep, you just get one on the boat. We had 20 plus mile wind gusts over 30. Saturday, good night. Saturday wasn't bad here. Pretty much with the fogs in the fields, Jody. So pretty with the fogs in the field, Jody, said Sandy.
Yeah.
Water temps are so low here, I don't even bother dragging baits, Mark said. Mark said, okay, later. All right, take it easy, Mark. I know, ain't that, Sandy, ain't that a pretty blue? Yeah, that's a pretty blue.
It's a little bit foggy. I don't think kids can see that.
Oh, we can see it.
I mean, it ain't bad. I can see good. There's a little bit.
Yeah. She said, yes, sir. Stonefly, I got to wait till somebody says something chat to come up to read that. Stonefly said it's 59.3 to 65-degree water temps on the lake Saturday. Sandy says, I love the cold months.
Cold front.
Sandy, I love it. Go ahead, Jody.
I said it was a little nippy last night.
Yeah, I like the cooler months, but I don't like the cold months. I'm like Eric and Curtis, and some others. I want to see it snow the Christmas, the day before Christmas, and be gone the day after Christmas. I remember we come in from my mom's one night Christmas Eve. We got back home. It was warm because I was wearing shorts and a muscle shirt, and me and my wife, and I had my my son and my daughter, and we come back in. And I told her, I guess it's going to be a warm Christmas. Well, we set everything out when they went to bed, and we went to bed. We woke up the next morning, had 2.5 feet of snow on the ground. I was like, geez, it was so warm yesterday and last night. And how does snow happen?
Yeah.
And that was Christmas Day. Had snow on Christmas Day.
Well, that was true.
John said, I don't miss the hills one bit. John, you flatlander.
Well, I'm in the flats. I'm not even in the hills.
You're like Eric and Curtis, live at home and no girlfriend. Now, I'm not like them. I got a wife. I figure once my kids got grown and got married, they'd be on their own. Nah, they still call their mama or daddy. I need your money. Well, my son calls his mama and my daughter calls me.
Mm-hmm.
And I tell her, I said, I don't know what's in there. Call your mom.
My kids make more money than me. One of them should though. She's got a doctorate degree.
My son's traveling around these steel mills, these other plants they're building. They're installing these pipes and stuff in there to run pipes and everything. And they went down there. They worked the first day they worked. It was the last day on the pay period.
Mm-hmm.
Sandy said, my colder months would be lucky to reach your autumn temperatures if I hit 50s. It's in the middle of winter. I can handle 50s in the winter. Yeah, 50s aren't bad. And they said, well, the guys clocked him in for several days, and he made $1,000 in that one day on that pay period. So
That's
he
great.
can't figure out how he done it. He didn't ask him either. He said that was on his check. He's out. I ain't asked him crap. That's their mistake. Dog and I said, rolling, rolling, rolling. Look at Jody, roll on.
Not for long. Fixing to hit 30 miles an hour. Speed trap.
Oh, Tennessee bad about them things. Oh my gosh. You just now getting up to 60 mile an hour or 55, and as soon as you reach that 55 mile an hour, boom, 35 mile an hour. And
And
that's
trust me, they
if
they
you
give
pass a
tickets here.
house,
I got one.
yeah. You'd be out in the middle of nowhere, there'd be one house sitting right there, and it'll drop 35 mile an hour.
Yep.
It takes you should be able to get from my house to Pickwick in just 2.5 hours. But it don't happen like that because of all the speed traps, so it takes 3 hours to get over. You'll be doing speed limit be 65 mile an hour, and it'll go from 65 down to 30. And you look over like, what's out here? There'll be a crossroad. There'll be like a little old timey gas station there and a house on the other side.
Yep.
I'm like, what in the world? Sandy said, good morning, Kurtz 2.0. My water likes Jersey or something like jerky, jerseys. 50 are cold for the subtropics, but I love the chilled air. Yeah, you can breathe better in that chilled air. It's like after a good rain, you go outside, you can breathe a lot better, a lot cleaner air.
All right. Right here's the sign for 30 miles an hour, right?
Yep.
He radared me right here, right past it, doing 63 and a 30.
Well, you know, you're supposed to slow down before you get to that sign, right?
But he was right there on that sign waiting on you to cross.
The state patrol got a guy outside town right here. It was a 45 mile an hour. Then it drops from 45. You go about 200 feet, it's 35. And
Yeah.
people was coming into town and they got that 45 mile an hour sign. That's when they started hitting their brake right out the sign. Boy, he nailed them. He said, you know that sign's there. You're supposed to slow down before you get to it. When you hit that sign, you're supposed to be doing 45. Jersey. Good morning, Jersey.
One of my favorite places to fish.
Sandy said, where's those brakes, Jody? Look at the water, folks. Look at the water.
Yep.
Yeah, no reduced speed head sign. No, most places don't have that.
You can
That's
have a
right.
ticket if it's like that. In Tennessee, you can. I have.
Hey, Mitch Channel. How you doing, Mitch? Dave Bosart said, morning, Jody.
Good morning.
Reduced breed ahead, black beauties half price. How's Mitch doing this fine evening or morning here? Wow, it's a beautiful blue sky right there with them clouds.
Yeah.
Look like it's missed rain. That's how I was seeing the weather yesterday. The sun was shining here for about all day, and then it
Yeah.
clouded up a little bit. And I think, and most of the day it was just all sunny. And I looked at the radar, and it showed rain going up towards Knoxville up that way. So I figured y'all got some.
Hmm.
They're calling for rain here every day this week. Whether we get it or not is to be seen.
Determined.
If your lights are flashing yellow, does that mean the intersection is faulty? No, it means be caution. Be
Yeah.
cautious of motor drivers. It either means be cautious or it be a reduced speed. John said, how can you have a clouds and a blue sky?
I don't know.
Sandy said our intersection lights normally flash like that after a power outage. Most people nowadays, the younger generation, when they drive, they go by the lights. The one down at Kennett, when that high winds took them power lines down and shut the lights off at the intersection there, the main intersection. The the ones that was going to turn and coming across, they didn't know what the heck to do. They didn't know it was their turn or nothing. I'm like, come on now, it was your turn to go. Shoot.
They
Yep,
finally
here.
got that ramp over there open. That's the single
He
ramp.
said green is good, but yellow means go faster, but red means for it.
I've caught a lot of fish under this bridge I'm on right now. That's the last of the water.
Huh. Ours will flash red sometimes, so you treat it like a four-way stop. Yep. Yeah, I figured y'all be
Gonna
getting
get
some wind.
Burger King.
Oh, is that what's for breakfast?
Yeah. Usually it's not open when I come through.
John said, then there's the stoner that stops at the flashing yellow light waiting on the red. Yeah. I know it's going to turn red. I don't want to chance it. Ernie said, I made a bird nest. What side of the field did that come out of, Ernie? John said he got arrested. I got to wait till the rest of it pops up. I got arrested for flashing. It's a wonder they didn't die laughing and just let you go. What's a Burger King breakfast look like? I don't know. They even serve breakfast. Yeah, they
A
got breakfast.
croissant.
You know, biscuit, sausage, biscuit, egg and cheese sausage. Bacon. I like McDonald's bacon, egg, cheese biscuit, and I like Hardee's biscuit gravy.
See if I can swing this and go all the way around.
That surprises no one, John. What, that I flashed or I got arrested? Oh,
2 for $5, mix and match.
Welcome to Burger King. You roll. What can we get started for you?
Let's see.
I need 2 roller dogs.
I'm gonna take 2 sausage, egg, and cheese for sandwiches,
Okay.
and let's see what you
Anything
got. To,
else
what
for
what do
you?
you got to drink?
We have Coke products.
I'll take a medium Coke.
I'm sorry.
A medium Coke. That'll be it.
831 first window.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, Chris wants some hash browns.
Thank
And
you.
Sandy wants a strawberry shake. Nubby, good morning, Nubby. Nubby said 2 roller dogs and a pack of Marlboro.
That's right. 2 roller dogs. I do like roller dogs. Oh, I love hot dogs.
I pulled up to Burger King one time. They asked me there, said, "Do y'all serve roller dogs?" Then it went silent. And they come back and they said, "No, they said they don't
Thank
serve
you.
roller dogs." I said, "Okay, I want this." I pulled up there and they gonna hand me my drink. They said, "Well, what's
Yeah.
a roller dog?" I just died laughing. She needs to pay triple for the Coke, huh, Babaloo? Broke back bulb. Good morning.
Hey, Bobzilla.
You go to the truck stops, Sandy, or some gas stations. They got this rack in there. It's heated up and it spins. They put a bunch of hot dogs and they put what do you call that? Polish sausage on
Yeah.
there, and it
It's like
spins and it
a
heats it up, cooks it.
it's like a rotisserie, but it's flat. But it rolls the dogs to keep it evenly cooked.
Yeah.
So
7-Eleven,
that's
great roller dogs.
yeah, that's how it gets the name roller because it's rolling them around. Thank you.
Debbie. 2 roller dogs and a pack of
Thanks.
Marlboro.
Have a good day. Now
Babaloo
I
said
got
that.
breakfast and a snack.
Babaloo said that they ought to charge you twice for that Coke.
Wow.
I don't
I
know.
need a pop. I started low carb yesterday.
John said my old dog jumped out of the bed of my truck. It was a roller dog.
uh, I usually eat a Jimmy Dean bowl for breakfast if I'm home.
Babaloo said Jody tried putting me on a roller.
Yep.
Stonefly said you used to like them tornado things at Speedway.
Man, it's a good pop. I felt that hit the bottom of my soul just then when I took a sip.
Yeah, we got Casey's. That's all we have down here is Casey's.
Why? I'm not home. I'm like this is the city down here. I mean, they ain't go to Walmart or nothing, but they do about 15 minutes away.
That dog and I said meat lovers bowl.
That's a croissant sandwich. Instead of a biscuit, it's like a bun.
Yeah.
Sausage, egg, and cheese. Oh, you're gonna make me miss my lights.
Oh, it was red too, yellow.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not gonna make you miss. You'd want sewing the sandwich off.
It ain't
What's
like I went that far anyway.
Bob said, put on your seatbelts. It's going to get crazy.
We ain't even to the curves yet.
Hey, drunken chef. Good morning.
Hello, Chefy.
Yeah, orange light. No way, Mister. Good morning.
I'm gonna mute a second while I take a bite.
Jimmy Dean makes those sandwiches, sausage and gravy. I never liked the taste of Jimmy Dean sausage. I just never have. I forgot what I was going to say now. Oh yeah, that McDonald's one. What's that one called McDonald's one that you get that's got the tastes like maple syrup? Crescent sandwich or something?
McGriddle.
Yeah, McGriddle. I don't like that one either. It's good, but I don't like it. 30 pack of Bob Evans sausages. Yep, there you go, McGriddle. Mm. I don't know what happened to McDonald's, like biscuit, egg and cheese, and bacon biscuits. They used to be so buttery, and I think they skimped out on the butter.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like sweet sandwiches. I'm not a big fan of them either.
Me neither. Pancake syrup makes me sick. Don't know why, but I can't eat it every morning.
Sandy says, I remember as a kid, we used to try and squish each other into the doors when our parents drove around the corner. Yeah. Crispy chicken McGriddle from McDonald's. I hope my seed comes up there old.
I like chicken nuggets and gravy. White gravy.
Not me. I want sausage gravy. Couple biscuits and be good to go.
I mean, it's okay. I don't like a lot of sausage. And I don't like my gravy like black with sausage. You know what I can't stand? It's that old dang hot dog gravy and bologna gravy. That stuff makes me sick.
Hearty biscuits were always. Have you noticed beside the people's name in the chat, they got the time up running?
No.
Hearty biscuits were always the best. Bob said, here we go, sliding to the side. Hang on now. Bojangles Cajun filet biscuit with cheese was my go-to. We don't have Bojangles down here. I don't think I've
There's
ever
one
ate at
back there.
Bojangles.
I think everything's too spicy at Bojangles. Which I don't like spice or heat.
I don't think I've ever ate at a Bojangles. I don't remember eating them.
They got dirty rice and pinto beans and they got a different stuff you can get instead of just fries or whatever, taters.
Yeah. Ernie said Hardy's platter, 2 of them under $12.
I mean, I felt $8 was ridiculous for what I got. But I'm back in pre-COVID days. The groceries is crazy high.
Yep.
I eat out a lot just because they're so high, and half of what I cook ain't edible. So I'm just to eat out.
Try and make American biscuits. I'm so curious to see if they're any good. And it'd probably make the same way you do, Sandy. Hey, Donald Knight, good morning.
Hey, Donald.
Bob
I
said
like the pork chop.
suck.
Bojangles what?
He said Bojangles suck.
I like the pork chop and gravy biscuit from Hardee's. And I like a gravy biscuit. But that gas station back home with the bologna biscuits is Probably one of the best biscuits you can eat.
Yeah, Hardee's used to have good breakfast sandwiches. Donald Knight, you ready for some skipjack fishing?
Yeah. I got 3 last night. Just enough to fish with. Then we left.
I think Big Mike sent me an email. I'm not for sure. It says fishing. That's all it says on it. I'm like, asked me something about a couple of days off. Might come down there and try it, and where'd be the best place to go. I know they got Kevin Fishing show. Kentucky Dam was running right now. The water looks real clean, so I bet I can go over there and get my 500 pretty quick. Now, skipjack seem to be moved up in there now.
How big is your skipjack?
Oh, I got some in there that weighs almost 3 pounds.
Yeah. Most of
Yeah, I've
mine's
got-
running between 2.5 to 3.2.
Oh, you get them all sizes. I got 200 of them out there that every one of them's 2 to 3 pounds.
Yeah.
Bloody biscuits. Now I've heard it all. What, you never eat a bloody biscuit?
Oh my God. That is like the delicacy. A good old buttered biscuit and fried bologna. Oh my God.
See if send me a picture or something. I think he's out fishing. I'm not sure. I'm at least 8-inch beard come in. Turkey. And Tom. Look there, Babaloo. At least you stopped for the red light.
Yep. Fix and get out of the 30-mile-an-hour speed trap.
Yeah, but bread is just flour and water too, Ernie. But some people can't make bread taste nice to save their life. That's why a lot of people add sugar, just a little bit. Poor my face is peeling where it got burnt the other day. My forehead is. Hey, the sun starting to get light here.
Yeah. It's pretty much almost complete daylight now.
It'll be cloudy today.
Mm.
Donald had a Tom with at least 8-inch beard come in yesterday. Hurt leg 5 days after seeing clothes. John said beer's liquid bread. Yep, got a lot of yeast in it. Bob said, yeah, fried bologna on a bread and a tomato make a good sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, buttermilk biscuits. That's what my grandma made. Oh my God, if they were good. They were the best. You got that right, Indy. That's what Hardee's used to make, was buttermilk biscuits. I don't know if they still do it.
They got some good biscuits.
Oh yeah. Ernie said, y'all heard the Captain Jody put your seat belts on, about to leave the turtle zone.
Yeah. I'm
Sandy said,
still in about
"Vodka,
45.
is that what they make vodka out of? Potatoes? I didn't know that.
They make what out of potatoes?
Vodka.
Vodka. Really?
I didn't know that.
Well, they make moonshine out of corn, so I guess it ain't that far of a stretch.
And they make moonshine, everything.
Yeah.
2-part biscuits are great. What is a
I
2-part
make
biscuit?
biscuits out of Jiffy Bix sometimes.
2 burgers, 2 fries, $2. We wish.
Well, I had an app. I don't know if I could have got any cheaper on or not, but I doubt it. Used to be that app was really cheap. Like you could get 2 Whopper Junior meals for $5. Not anymore. You can't even get one for that.
John said, if the ocean whiskey and I was a duck, I would die to the bottom and never come up.
That's a good one.
I gotta go see what she wants. Y'all.
Well, let's say my first school bus. Oh, by the time I get to the curves, the school bus should already be through. Ain't got to worry about coming up on around a curve. Thank goodness. Happy Tuesday.
Oh, let me try something right quick. See if he wants to come up. I think he's out fishing.
Mm.
All right. Don't drive in the fast lane. Jody can't
I had
drive.
to. I had a split I had to hit. If I ain't in that split, they were in the fast lane, I can't get the split. I don't normally drive fast lane because you're a target for the cops.
I hate it when they get the fast lane and they do it exactly 65
Yeah.
or right below between 60 and 65 in the fast lane. I'm like, and everybody's passing them on the side looking at them like they're idiots.
Hmm.
And
This
Bob said,
is
by the time you get to the curves, we won't have any hair left.
this is state trooper gives tickets out on this stretch. It's 55 and it's such a beautiful, easy road to drive on. But there goes the state trooper.
Yeah, he's probably saying, there goes that Jody woman. Don't pull her
That's all
over.
right.
She'll beg you to give her that sobriety test.
Yeah.
She's been practicing.
I did practice it and I still failed it.
It's that again with the words I don't give an F. Where'd that come from, Ernie? And I don't, Ernie.
Probably out of a hot dog. Hot dog gravy is awful, Ernie. I remember when I was little, my mom would like make stuff breakfast to eat, and I guess there's so many of us. She'd have sausage. She'd cut up bologna or hot dogs and put in it. That's the last thing you expect when you take a bite of gravy.
Yeah.
Is a piece of hot dog or bologna in it. If she had told me ahead of time, it'd been a little different. But to get that kind of surprise, no.
Now, my mom fixed bologna gravy one time, but she fried the bologna, then cut it up pieces.
Yeah, that's what she did too. But you're not expecting bologna when you get a gravy biscuit.
Yeah. Old dog gravy is poor folks' food. Because I'm still not used to watching you all drive on the wrong side of the road. It's the right
Yeah.
side.
Mm-hmm.
They have us drive like that so each driver will meet each other, and that way they can hit each other and then both get killed. About like y'all, your cars drive on the left-hand side, passenger side is y'all's driver's side.
We're trying to get around that red truck before I get behind him in the curves. 'Cause I think he's gonna be a slowpoke when he hits the curves.
Yeah. He's slowing down for the hill, and you're just booking. I don't know what brake is. Forget that. Let it roll.
I hate being behind people around them hills because they slow down when you get to the curves.
That's like a surprise I got when my mother-in-law made a strawberry rhubarb pie. I was like, what is the green crap in this pie? I don't think it's supposed to be green. Well, that's lime jello, son. Something's got to hold together the strawberry.
I run out of road.
But I go on a Christmas vacation when that old lady come over, she had a jello mold and had cat food in it.
Yeah.
Ernie said, when we didn't have much, we fixed it often with cathedral biscuits. It's
I don't know
garnished.
what that is.
Should have.
Pone bread. That's what we had a lot. Ernie
Yeah,
knows what pone bread is.
my mom would mix up cornbread batter and make what them corn fritters. You just take a little bit of grease, put it in a skillet, and you
Yeah.
put that in there, and it's real flat. And it gets done, you just flip it over. Should have put it in the plate, cooks it.
Yep.
Those are good.
Yeah. Did you flour the same way?
No, John, I've never had a rhubarb pie in my life.
Yeah. I have. My grandpa used to like them.
Some kind of veggie. It's like a lot of people like pumpkin pie. I can't stand it.
I like pumpkin pie. A piece of it. I don't like a pie. One piece does me in. You ever heard of something called lemon lush?
The what?
Lemon lush. Have you had that?
No, I don't like lemons.
Oh my god, I don't either. But this is sweet. It's got graham cracker crust, and then it's got a lemon pudding, and then it's got some kind of a cream cheese mixture, and then Cool Whip on top of it. You talk about good. My mom makes it.
That sounds like something I might have had one time.
I like that kind of stuff. And cookies.
I mean, I don't like eating lemon. It's too sour for me, but I can eat lemon cookies, lemon cake, stuff
Yeah,
made with it.
lemonade's one of my favorite things. I make my own lemonade.
It was multicolored. John said he don't like sweet potatoes. I don't neither unless they're baked and like we do for Thanksgiving or Christmas. Uh
Candied.
yeah, candy yam, yep. Now I can eat a couple of those, but I don't want a lot of them. I'm not a big sweet potato fan.
I like my mom's, but about it.
Ernie, get you some more coffee. It's pretty top. Wake up. I think he's trying to say cornbread something and neck bones renderings.
Neck bones and taters. I do mess with my mother-in-law's cooking. She cooked old timey. She cooked really good.
Yeah, my grandma and mom did the same way. I cook every now and then some of the stuff they cook, and it's pretty good.
Pinto beans, cornbread. She made squirrel dumplings, fried up hog meat, barbecued it, deer meat. Just I mean, got a lot of garden food, fresh vegetables cooked up.
See, I like cutting up onions and putting it in my fried potatoes.
Hmm.
Ernie been drinking. By the way he's typing, I wouldn't doubt it. Need some more coffee. Wake up, Ernie. Don't blame the phone.
He's probably saying, Fernando.
I think if he's a bed
Ernesto.
and he starts saying Fernando, Miss Chrissy gonna smother him with a pillow. What have you been doing? Yeah, I miss my grandma too. She was well, you talk about make some fried chicken. Oh my gosh, man. Oh, she made the best fried chicken. Be the 10-year-old shine, Ernie. Yeah, my grandma cooked. Boy. I remember I quit school, left home, moved in with my grandma and grandpa, and got me a job up there. And every night she'd have big home cooked meal. Oh my God, so good. Hey, there's 205 Wild Action. Good morning. Yep, my grandma would too. You'd look at them, you think they didn't have a dime to their name, but they had money. But they believed in eating good. They always had food. They believed in eating good.
Guess what I had yesterday?
How am I supposed to guess that?
One of the best watermelons I've probably had in 2-3 years.
Ah, one of Mexico watermelon.
It was a seeded watermelon. It cost $12. It was, I mean, you would not believe how good that watermelon was.
You ever ate one of them yellow watermelons with a yellow on the inside?
No, they don't sell them where I live.
Those things are good. Hey, Bob
I
Dory. Morning.
hate Bob and Dory. I hate to pay $10, $12 for a watermelon and it ain't no count.
Yeah. Oh, I ain't paying that much for one anyway. They grow a ton of watermelons, cantaloupes around here. And they got little stands up everywhere. You can go get them for like $5, $6. Hey, Jax, good morning. Or good evening to you.
Hello.
Whoa, 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 whoa. John said, my granny will be cooking in the kitchen covered in flour with a Pall Mall cigarette hanging out of her mouth. Yeah, that's old cooking there. And yes, I love all melons. Well, I do too. Jack's Fives, good evening to you.
It ain't old time cooking unless they got snuff. I still know women who dip stuff.
I remember my grandma cooking on a. You seen the wood stoves they had back in the old days? Not
I
my
got
grandma.
one of them.
My great grandmother. You know, you had to put the wood in and you cooked on it.
Mm-hmm.
My great grandmother. I seen her cook up some meals on that thing. She'd be in there sweating her butt off in the summertime, cooking on that thing. It's like, oh my gosh.
I got one I need to sell because I can't move it. It's so heavy.
Oh yeah, they are
Can't take
heavy.
it with me. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my great grandmother had one of those. She remember those. She lived in the old shack house over in Tennessee. We come down to visit and had an outhouse and had a well pump in the house and she pumped water, hand pump
Mm-hmm.
and she had an old stove that she cooked on. And then my grandpa, it was my grandma's mama, and my grandpa's my step grandpa, but he's the only one I ever knew. And they finally convinced her to move out to California and live by herself. And they got her a place out there with everything was up to date inside, everything. And she was lost, totally lost. Then she said that she didn't like living there because there was no yard where she could plant a garden. So she rented her another place. They moved her to that, had a big yard, and she had one of the biggest gardens. Grew all of her own vegetables and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Well, a lot of times back in the day, like, well, my granny's had a building. She kept all her canned food in. Then she had another one she had her freezers in. And then my other grandma, you lifted up this big wood door in her porch and it went to a big hole in the ground room that she kept her stuff in.
All right, Andy. Take care out there and you have a great day. Thanks for coming here and hanging out with us, buddy. Great Granny also had a bit of a beard. I remember that. Yeah, mine did too. We had my grandpa's mama. We called her little granny because she was like 3 foot tall, 3.5 foot. She was a dwarf, man. She was a little bitty. And she had a little beard going on. Yeah, root cellar. Yep.
Yeah, that's what it was.
I remember I was 8, 9 years old, maybe 10. I was about 10. I always spent my summers with my grandma and grandpa. And and we come to Tennessee one time to visit some of his relatives, and they lived way up in the woods of Tennessee, around Paris, Tennessee.
Yep,
Me,
I know where that's at.
me and my grandma would go out walking through the woods to find a sassafras tree and get the root, make root beer.
Mm-hmm.
And man, that was some good stuff, boy.
They grow cotton down there. Big fields of cotton now.
Hey, Muskrat, good morning.
My daughter went to college down there for a year.
Yeah, my grandpa's
Paris
youngest
and
brother
Bethel.
in Paris, Tennessee, he had a lumber business. He'd go and they contracted to go in there and cut all the trees down.
Mm-hmm. Actually, Paris, Tennessee is where I got 3 tickets mailed to me in the same spot. He had those cameras set up, and you could see me go one way on the highway, and then it would get me coming back the other way. Got 3 tickets in the exact same spot.
Want to have cameras?
Yeah, they take a picture of you. You when you get a thing like that, they send you a picture of your car, and you go online and usually watch the video of it.
Well, I've been getting emails, or not emails, text messages. Uh, you know that fast pass the truckers have got?
Yeah.
It's telling me that I went through a toll booth and I didn't pay $6 or something, and they're going to take action against me. And so I tried to
Yeah.
send them an email back telling them, hey, I ain't been through a damn toll booth in my life. What are you sending me this for? This got to be fraud. And when you click on the link to see what it was, it take you to, want you to buy this fast pass crap or something. I don't know.
There's some kind of thing. If you get it through a text message, it's a scam. But they'll bill you at the actual thing. Like
Yeah.
I've got a ticket from Louisville. I need to pay from CatCon. It was like $7, but they mailed it to me.
What did Roger say? Yeah, Bob Doreen, it's a scam. What did Roger say? I love
I don't.
sassafras tea. Yeah, oh yeah, man, it tastes just like root beer. Oh God, it's so good.
Sassafras.
Sassafras roots, man. You can get them all. I ain't found none around here, but Tennessee got a bunch of them, especially around Paris or where they used to. And
It-
man, it was oh my God. I remember never
Did
forget that
you?
he had a 3/4 ton GMC truck and had that camper. He had to back under, had an overhead camper on it. He backed under and put on. That's what we stayed in.
Did you see the Eiffel Tower they got down there? That little one.
No,
They got like a little miniature Eiffel Tower.
I drove through Paris here a couple years ago when I went from Kentucky over to Pickwick. You drive
Mhm.
straight across and you go through Paris, Tennessee, and but I didn't see it. I didn't even bother calling my cousin, telling him I was coming through there. I ain't seen him in years. So I just kept on going. Sandy said, what were you speeding at CatCon for, Jody?"
I wasn't speeding at CatCon. I went through a toll bridge. I guess I was supposed to pay something. I didn't know. I can't tell it was a toll.
And Bob Lou said, "Go Speed Racer, go." John
I'm
says
only
she's
doing 40.
hey, morning, Buggy.
Becky. That old Mater truck up there's in my way.
Bugman said, "You better call the Fast Pass, Rusty. You do not stop at the toll. It just scans your license plate. Did you cross the Ohio River on any interstates?"
Probably. I did. I went into Indiana, so.
Well, I can't say I never went through a toll. I went through a toll once when we went to Myrtle Beach, and but it cost me $3 to go through that. I paid that. The lady was there. She took my money.
Hmm.
But yeah, that's a scam, lady. Like I said, when it clicks on it, it takes you to that Fast Pass deal. Is wanting you to buy it, and I'm like, yeah, that's a scam. They send me a bill when I cross the bridge. Yeah, I've never gotten nothing in the mail or nothing like that. Hey, there's Mid South. That was Mid South that sent me that text message about going to over to Kentucky over there to go fishing. You can go to Kentucky Dam and catch them. Right now, they're biting over there. Yeah, Jody, that Interstate 65 bridge is a toll bridge.
Mm.
No, the only time I cross the Ohio River is when I go from Illinois, from Missouri over to Mississippi to Illinois, and from Illinois over to Kentucky. And I cross the Ohio there. There's no toll there. John says we have Fast Pass. I need to say the second time they sent it to me, I reported them as a scam because the Fast Pass they're talking about is Fast Pass for truckers. I ain't doing a trucker. I've been through that. I remember going through that one toll and I paid $3 or something. And that lady was standing there and I gave her the money and we left. I didn't come back that way. It's worth calling. I'll check into it some more. If the brakes don't work, just rub the side of the truck. I have to read the rest of it when it comes out. If you they send you something in the mail, I've never got anything in the mail. I gotta go check the mail today. My Temu come in.
Mm.
Got me I bought a little bitty umbrella. I had a bunch of discounts saved up, and I bought a little bitty umbrella to put on my phone, keep the sun off of it.
Yep.
But it don't matter if it's in the shade or not. If it's just plumb hot out there, your phone will overheat. Especially if you put it on a charger. Okay, Babaloo said if the brakes don't work, just rub the side of the truck into the side of the road to slow down. Yeah, that will work. After about 10, 20, 30 feet, maybe 50. It will slow you down. I got through 5 tolls one way when I visit my sister. I go through.
Jeez. I think Florida has tolls, best I remember.
See, I ain't been to Florida.
I ain't been in 4 or 5 years.
I remember going through. I remember going through a toll when I was 18, coming out of California. You go to Arizona in, but when you come out, you go through a toll,
Mm-hmm.
an inspection station. I mean, make sure you ain't taking no fruits or vegetables out with you.
I ain't got nobody to go on trips with. I sure ain't gonna go myself all the way to Florida.
Yeah, it'd be all right, Buggy. I got a good friend's a cop. He'll check them for me. See my license. He's in there talking to my daughter. Fun fishing adventures. What's going on? Good morning, Scotty.
FFA.
Yeah, Mid South. If you go to Kentucky Dam, go down the steps, get to the bottom of the steps, get on the rocks to the right there, about 20 feet down, and start casting. You'll catch the crap out of them right there.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what they told me. I've been up there twice. Ain't caught. Well, I think I caught one.
And who did you call?
Dominique.
Who didn't you call?
I did try to call you the last time I was up there. You didn't answer.
Probably wasn't around the phone.
Howdy, baby.
Believe me, I'm from Alabama. Can't wait, said Roger.
Yep.
He didn't call me go fishing. I'll put you on some skipjack. The time you and Dominic went out there, the best thing you could have done was fish the seam out there with using a boat like you do at home. Let it float around out there,
Yeah.
and then you would have caught some good ones like that.
Every cast I hit, I was snagging something. I figured it was them dang carp.
The skipjack are only at that spot. Don't try anywhere else. Now, Kentucky, over at TVA right now, the water's clear. It's running perfect. All that foam is gone. The water's cleared up. Roger, why are you going up to Alabama for? You got a tournament you're fishing in or just trying something different? Miss South said, Jody, I'll meet you at Kentucky Dam.
I can't. I missed 2 hours yesterday. I'll be 2.5 hours late today.
Yeah, she's running late today. She's still trying to get there. Looks like she's getting closer though.
Yeah. Signal light, buddy. Helps a lot.
He said, I want to see if I can catch your hair in my reel.
Nope, my hair's not grown out long enough yet to. Well, no. It'd have to be an awful big fish to be cranking on it, have the reel up high in the air for it to get it. I probably still got another 4 months of hair growing to get it long enough.
Hey, if y'all hit them thumbs up,
Give me a hell yeah.
School bus kids.
catch your hair in my reel. What are you gonna do? Fish right on her hip? Rhoda did something about a sea art tournament. I thought it'd be a tournament she's going up there. I remember you say something about a tournament sea art. Is that one where Zach won the boat or note to self, don't hire Jody if punctuality is important.
I've had people come on my boat and they're like, why is there hair in your line? I'm like, I don't know. I don't know how I got there.
Oh, and I said, Bugman, good morning.
You want to know when it really hurts though?
What?
Is when you're letting line out and your hair rolls up in it. That yanks it then.
Don't hold it so close to your head.
But it wasn't like you expected it to happen.
Sandy said, laugh out loud, that would get Curtis and Eric jealous. Mid-South, they're protective of Jody's hair. No, that will be just Eric. He wants to make sure he can smell it every now and then.
Charlie's Angels, when that man would like rip someone's hair out of their head and sniff it.
Oh, yeah.
That's Eric.
Sniff it, go, whoa. You got a moth flying around here. Where'd that moth come from?
He had that picture, that thumbnail where he was looking through a foggy window. It was called Window Watching with Eric.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
That was the creepiest looking thumbnail. I was calling him a peeping Tom,
Yeah.
I was like, he's just looking, trying to see where my hairbrush is at to steal it.
John said buddies would figure out I hunted their deer stands. There would be long red hair stuck in bark and a tree behind the stand. Jody got kicked out of Bass Pro Shops for getting hairballs and reels she was testing Mid-South. Yeah, when her and James go test out reels, he's got him a little pair of scissors he carries with him. Snip, snip. I cut it out of there.
Whee.
So what y'all talking about? That's how she curls her hair. Get them by the short hairs. Curtis Dog and I said, Jody, you ever been to the Bass Pro Pyramid?
No.
They got rooms up there you can rent inside there. They lock you up in there overnight.
What do you do?
It's like a rooms at a motel.
Really?
Yeah.
Why would you want to be locked up in Bass Pro though?
My daughter and her oldest child's daddy was there one time, and they showed us on a video call. It's beautiful in there at nighttime.
Yeah. All them animals on the wall looking at you? No way. That'd be creepy.
Well, they got the fish tanks are lit up. They got blue lights going
Oh.
there, green lights, and uh, and everything, you know. And it
Yeah.
was beautiful in there. Now they can go in and out. Uh, yeah, they got a hotel, restaurant, and store right there.
Oh, okay.
It's just the main floor. You can't get down on the main floor. It's just you got a balcony you can walk out on, and you can look out there.
Hmm.
If you've got a good fishing pole with a good snagging hook, you might be able to throw it out there and snag you something.
Okay.
Yeah, there's that reel right there. I want right there. That's a bait catcher. Zing! Crap! I missed. I got to throw it out again.
Now there is something I would like to do. Ripley's
No,
Aquarium. You know, they got that tunnel you walk through.
yeah,
You can spend the night in that and sleep and see the fish swim over you all night.
it'd be my luck. It'd be the saltwater one. I'd look up and there's a daggum shark looking at me. Like, what the?
Yeah. I'd be yelling, fish on!
No, Sandy, they don't have room service. They have a bowling alley too. I don't know about that one. John said, I have 27 dead animals looking at me sitting in my bar room right now.
Wow. Friday night, James came out of my room and woke me up. He said, wake up, you're dreaming. And I'm like, what? He said, you keep screaming help. And he said, I thought he was dreaming, but I thought, well, maybe she's having a heart attack. I better come check on her. I dreamed I fell on the ramp and was hanging on the side of his boat and it was drifting away and I couldn't climb in it and I was losing my grip. And I was screaming help.
Ah,
Uh,
it's only a few lanes, but they have one. Since the shark would only have a nibble, Rusty. Yeah. Yeah, but I've seen that. I don't know where that's at. They got rooms. It's just curved over and there's a bed there and you can see the fish swimming all around you.
yeah. There's an
Oh,
aquarium, a restaurant I like going to called the Aquarium. It's like that. But it's a Ripley's, you can sleep in that tunnel. It's pay, to do it, but
yeah.
it'd be fun.
Roger said his boat does have a tendency to drift away.
Yeah.
Help, help. And why she was screaming that because James was up on the ramp going, well, what do you expect me to do?
I never dreamed of him. It was just me hanging on the side of that boat and I couldn't get in it and it was drifting away and I was about to slip off of it and fall in the water.
Sandy says, remind me not to room near Jody at KetCon.
Oh,
That's a sign that you are tired. I do that sometimes when I get extremely tired. I'll talk in my sleep. Wife wake me up. Said, "Hey, you're talking in your sleep." I look at her. Did I say anything discriminating? Why, you got a guilty conscience? No, I just want to make sure I didn't say something stupid. You're gonna hit me in the ball again. I was dead asleep one night. And she was dreaming, and she raised her arm up, and hit me right in my balls. I come straight up out of that bed. She's down asleep. Didn't even know she done it. I woke her up. Why'd you do that? What'd I do? What? Good. Well, that's the first time she ever done that.
Yeah.
I never get to go first ever again. John, it's a race. You're supposed to finish first. Yeah, I asked her if she was trying to play badminton or something. I don't know what she doing.
Yeah.
I know
Oh,
it jumped me straight up out of that bed. Sandy said, plead the fifth, Rustic.
oh.
I said, hold on. Jody says her and James are just friends. I slept at a few buddies' house. I can't read the rest of it until it goes up.
I was in my own room. Thank you very much.
Yeah, she got her own room, the haunted one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should have told her when she woke me up and I asked her, did I discriminate myself? I should have told her, do I need to get a lawyer? I can't say that till I speak
Yeah.
to my lawyer. I did. I asked her, did I discriminate myself or what? What did I say? I was curious. I've slept at a few buddies' house. They have never woke me up because I was talking to sleep. She wasn't talking. She said she was screaming help. That I guess he didn't want his neighbors to hear like he was killing her or something.
He ain't got neighbors, but no, he's had crossed the hallway with his breathing mask on and could still hear me. There's po-po's going up where I live.
I
That's
saw
unheard of. Turning off on my road back there.
Miss South John. Does that mean you don't want to be just friends with me? Be something else, man. Your
Because
buddies
you
won't
got it.
listen to the conversations for criminal information, were they, John? Our Bass Pro used to have restaurant food that you can put buy some burger, alligator, zebra steaks. All the COVID came down, closed, never opened back up. Wow. I don't know, Sandy. I can't read the rest of that until somebody puts a dot in the chat or a thumbs up or something that moves up above that. Share your referral link.
Yep.
Jody's fishing spots are secret.
They're so secret the fish don't even know where they're at.
Yeah, they're so secret right now that Catfish Dave's having a hard time finding it.
Oh no, I didn't go around it. I could have, but I didn't want to run him out of space.
John said, I called the popo, Jody. I swatted you. Catfish Dave steals off Jody's spots.
He has before. That's what part of the reason I don't post that much online. But that was like 2 years ago. He screwed me over before I could go out easy and triple up on flatheads. After he did that, nothing. Took me 6 months to catch a flathead back there again after he put that video out.
What was said here? Last time I called out my sleep, I was having a nightmare about dying. Not sure if it was omen. Sandy. Don, I heard that they swatted the family, Texas family, whose son was stabbed in the chest. If that's true, to be honest, I don't know. Jody would just run outside just screaming men. Way beyond that whole story's a mess. Yep. John said she said the village people are in my yard, or the village people's in his yard. Drop the link.
Yeah, because I'll be getting off here in about 2 minutes. I'm almost at work. Next.
Next. www.scottycantfish.com. That one. I said, "Come on, fun fishing adventures. You want a mid?" Doug and I said, "What do you do at work, Jody? Do you make halos?" She orders toilet paper.
I make halos. I do purchasing and I do audits, and I make sure everybody's upholding the quality policies and procedures to do their job correctly.
Yeah. Morning, Lisa Elliott.
I don't do quality. I just make sure they're doing what they're supposed to be doing to get quality. And if they don't, then I have to give them a corrective action and make them enter what they did wrong and how they're not going to do it again.
Sandy, I don't think she has a long commute. I think she's leaving James's. If she was
I
at home,
did.
it'd be closer.
I'd be at work in 15 minutes from home. Back there where we saw that last police is the road I live on.
Jody's looking over at that truck. Eat by dust. John said she was at James' house last night, Sandy. She's making the morning after drive. Sandy,
I went down to fish the top cat. I was his Joey.
She was a net lady.
Yeah.
It's not the drive of shame. They caught one fish.
Good God. So that car's going.
Or how fast you're going.
No, you ain't even got a tail light.
Sandy says, I have no idea where on the map she is to begin with.
Tennessee.
Put it on your phone, and that way Jody can get it, and you can find out where she's at.
That was a pretty car back there for sale. You have to watch what you buy here, like this used car lot. Those campers are salvage campers he's getting and redoing and then selling them like there's nothing wrong with them. You can't buy a car off that guy. And how I know that is because my brother does hot shots and he picks them up and brings them back to him
Well,
on his
he
way
does a good
back.
job on it.
No, they've been flooded and everything.
Hmm.
But the what my gas light, 50 miles empty.
You know, where to get out.
Oh, dang it, my parking lot's took. The booby mobile's here.
When Jody sleeps at Randall, we're just friends, guys' houses. Well, hello, Jody. Mid South. Jerry Hager, good morning.
Tim. I'm at the park all the way down here.
Oh, I think Scotty's in the basement here.
Okay.
Good morning.
Scotty's home today.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. And it's fixing to be goodbye because I'm at work.
Well, it was good to see you, Jody. Thanks for stopping
Yeah. Appreciate it.
Yeah, good to see you made it safe.
Yeah. Bye, everybody. Have a great day.
in. You too. Bye-bye,
You too,
Jody.
Jody.
Okay.
What's going on today there, Scotty?
Just another day in paradise, brother.
Did you work last night?
I don't have to work till 11, so I'm kind of getting stuff together for my trip tomorrow.
Yeah. I want to go to the booby wagon. John.
And apparently StreamYard has taken away the backgrounds too for your like I used to have Fun Fishing Adventures behind me and stuff.
Yeah.
Apparently they've
Morning,
taken
Todd.
that out of the options as well as the free
On the
easy
free
use
version?
StreamYard. Yep.
I never used that.
I did because it's a lot better than looking at the wall behind me.
Well,
This is like my bedroom is my sanctum.
that's what they got to look at here. Just this junk.
Yeah, but that's
Glad
better than
the
just
only
looking
good
at my
thing there.
wall. Todd Projects, welcome in. Good to see you. Small Water Charters, hello, buddy.
I done volunteer at the breast awareness bus, but they wouldn't let me.
Mid-South, where's
I
Scotty
could do
going
the
tomorrow?
cancer exams on the boobies.
Scotty's going to Rod's Fishing Adventures tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. I remember you said something about that.
Yeah, Mid-South asked him. Yeah. So I'm kind of sort of trying to do a little bit of both. Hang out with you guys for a few minutes and get my stuff packed and in my truck. So when I get off work tomorrow, I can just head out.
Oh, yeah. Hopefully here in a couple of days, I'm fixing to take a trip too.
Only if I had some skipjack to fish with.
Yeah. If only.
Because I'm close to running out.
I'm not meant to stand in the middle of the bus and fill up your own, John. That's just weird.
I'm headed to Grafton, Illinois there, Todd, to fish with Rod's Fishing Adventures.
See, I can't read
cool as BFA.
until it pops up a little higher. And if I turn it sideways, it gets worse. I just can't read it at all. No. Ah. But you worked last night?
Did I?
Yeah.
No, I worked yesterday morning. That was just kind of been going through a little rough time lately and just I didn't really do anything. I just kind of zoned out yesterday.
He said I had FFA confused with Bank Fishing Adventures.
I get confused with Stacy too. I'm like, hey, Stacy, what are you doing on my channel? When I have a video it does well, I figured Stacy doing it because my videos suck all the time.
Cool. Ernie put a dot in to move the chat up. Thank you, Ernie.
The Bank Fishing Adventures will be on Sunday Night Bite Show. y'all like to check it out this upcoming Sunday at who knows what time.
Man, I was so tired yesterday. I laid down at 4 o'clock, and shoot, I didn't wake up till I think midnight, and I was up about an hour, and I went back and lay back down.
Dang, that's a long sleep, buddy.
Yeah, sometimes I do that. I just get tired. Hell, I'm still trying to recuperate from 2 weeks of going over there every other day fishing over for skipjack.
So when was the last time you was over there?
Friday.
The day after I was there. Okay.
I was over with Dominic. I gotta make a trip to St. Louis and back. Go up 2.5 hours up there, 2.5 hours back. Boom, return, just turn around, come back.
That's a long ride, buddy.
Yeah, I think I'm going to do that tomorrow. My sister-in-law got off the boat, and her truck's up in St. Louis. That's where she had to drive up there to catch the boat. So we got to go up there and pick her truck up.
That's crazy. Could be worse.
Yeah, it could be 6 hours away. And we've had to go down to Louisiana and get her vehicle one time. Well, I did. Her sister took her. Yeah, I gotta go to St. Louis with her, pick that up, come back, get the oil changed, get ready for this trip I'm fixing to take. And we're planning on leaving tonight around 10 o'clock, driving all the way through the night to Alabama. Put the boat in first thing in the morning and fish all day. Well, you go, young man. You go. When you get back, make a plan to come down to get some skipjacks.
So I got me some cool shirts that came in. It's from the Red Tuna Club promo. I'll have to do a video on them when I'm with Rod. You know, it's the one of the, hey, you're a cool, awesome YouTuber, much cooler than Mid-South. So we're going to send you these shirts so you can do a review. So I got some family-run, veteran-owned shirts to do a review on.
Cool. That's what you get when you're famous.
Yeah, a spot that Mid-South will never make it to.
I'll never be famous. I'm just here. I've already got too many people asking me all the time, how come you don't go live much? You don't go live much. Well, I fish. I just don't go live fishing a lot. I love to fish. Well, it looks like the rivers are going down, so hopefully Mississippi get down where it needs to be. That must a small shirt. It must be just enough to cover your nips. Oh, hey, that's a wide open field, Scotty. If that's all we're measuring against.
Yep, that's it. Try to keep it fair for everybody except for Mid-South. Hey, I'm gonna blank my screen out for a minute. I'll be back. Okay.
All right.
I really need to put a logo in there, I guess, huh?
I guess.
I never think about it because I don't ever really go on a panel.
Now, most time we see you on a panel, you're with Stacy fishing Sunday night.
Yeah, that's about it. I get nervous on panels for some reason.
That's a long day, Muskrat. I hope you kill fish quickly. I do too. And be safe too, man. Just when you get back, let's make plans. You come up here, skipjack fish. We'll go up there to TVA. And we'll wear them out. The shirt says "Skunking ain't easy." I need a shirt like that.
Yeah, that would be a good one.
Yeah, how late? How late that night do y'all fish?
Who's that, Rustic?
You and Stacy.
In the summertime, well, depending on what I have to work, I'll stay till 10 or 11, and it's usually about the same time for Stacy. But when it's cold, we go earlier.
Well, if I can get my lights set up the way I want it, I'll probably come up for a fish for y'all if you don't mind.
I don't care as long as. I think Stacy's trying to find an alternative to StreamYard that's functional for multi people. Just because you can't read the chat, you see that yourself.
All right, John, you have a good day. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us.
See you, John.
Rejected Mid-South is easy.
But yeah, Stacy's looking for something else that we can use as an alternative to StreamYard because his phone that he uses for streaming for some reason won't work with YouTube Live. So in StreamYard, you can't read the chat till somebody else says something because they got that stupid "hey, you have to buy me if you want to use me" feature.
Yeah. That's why I got mine in a vertical mode right now, so at least I can read the chat. And the only reason why it's in vertical mode is because for some reason my internet ain't working.
Did you pay the bill?
That's what I asked her.
What'd she say?
She didn't say nothing, so I don't know.
I mean, she forgot to pay the bill.
Yeah, it's not very high, and we always forget to pay it.
Well, I mean, it doesn't, like your stream doesn't look like you're in vertical stream, though. It looks like you're in horizontal stream.
Well, that's just until I turn it on.
Okay. All right, I'll be right back.
Hey, from which I need to turn it on. Joey's off right now anyway. Damn, there I am. So far away. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this trip I'm fixed to take. Y'all ain't gonna know where I'm at until I get there. Welcome back, Nubby. 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 Y'all know I was fishing over on that live. I think it was with no, I wasn't live. I was over Dominic Friday. The little knob on my reel right here came off and lost it down in the rocks. Got loose, I guess. It came out, and so I got the original handle, but I had a Mitchell 300 fit right in there, so I got it all fixed up, ready for my skippies. Give me some Loctite put in that dude. But yeah, it fell down, man. It went in rock. I never did find it. I'm like, oh, God, I looked forever, and I couldn't see it, so it must have went way down there. Because I looked at the other handle. Where the handle is, probably in the band.
So, I have an interesting problem.
Yeah.
I had purchased this reel. It was and I don't even understand how this is. It's a President reel. the Fluger president.
Yeah.
I took it to Bass Pro Shop and they strung it. And I just looked at the handle because I haven't used it. It's been in the box. The damn handle's broke. That's all the longer the stem is.
Yeah, I've got another reel here I could use for a handle.
But I mean, this is a brand new reel. I've never used it. How did Bass Pro string this? And the
Yeah, I
nubs.
remember that was you was on it live and it broke.
No, this is a brand new one. Brand new. I've never used it. But this reel clearly is not going to work with a handle. You see what I'm saying? The nut's only an inch long. Oh, I hate this stupid. I never use this thing. See what I mean?
Up here where you sit. Now let it sit.
I wonder if I got another president around here somewhere. I'm having the worst luck with damn reels.
Show it again. I got you on full screen where we can see it. That handle.
Okay. See this and this?
Well, where's the knob at that goes in there?
I wonder where the stem is. Look. See what I'm saying? That's barely. I don't know where the. Here's the cap. How in the hell did they spool it? That thing should be. This thing should be like 2.5 inches, 3 inches. It's an inch, if that, 3/4 of an inch.
I'll be contacting them.
Wow, it was months ago.
It don't matter.
And they're going to be like, well, we don't know.
You tell them, hey, even though I bought it months ago, hey, I just opened it up and this is what was in it. They probably put the wrong handle in there.
I don't know.
Most of them they spend is the handle's in it, they just got it loose. Scott is doing those real handles lately.
But here, I'll put this. I can't even put the cap on it. I don't know what the hell's going on.
Yeah, most of them take the spool off, spool it.
Yeah, because there definitely ain't no handle.
Kind of reel is it?
It's a President Fluger. Fluger president, I should say. Here's the box. I just took it literally out of the box.
Yeah, I'll be telling them about it. Somebody put the wrong stem on there is what they done.
So this was one of those deal finds that Mike with Fishing the Mid-South had posted, and I'm like, well, that's a nice looking reel. I'll buy it. It was like $30 versus the $60 or $70 original price.
Yeah.
And this is the correct reel because it says Fluger right there on the handle.
Let me see here.
So I was going to put this on my catfish rod that I broke the handle on, 2 weeks ago, but now I can't even do that.
Look here.
I should have ordered one from Temu.
Yeah, I've got let me get myself here. I got an old Fluger right here. But the handle, I think the handle screws into it. Does the handle screw into that?
Nope, I already tried that.
Okay, hold on a second here. I have to hold this. They ain't got the spool on it. Everything's broke off of it.
Oh, it does screw into it. Never mind. I've never had one that's done that. We might be good. Okay, cool. It does. Never mind. I'll sit there moaning and bitching and complaining about it.
Yeah, because mine, all Flugers screw into here. Then it's just got a cap that goes on the other side.
Yeah, I got it. We're good. See, I'm bitching for nothing. I guess might as well start my day out the right way. So I'm going to go to work and bitch all day too.
I got to figure out how to get this to stop turning. But yeah, I started saying I got a handle here, but all the handles they screw into it. You just put the cap on the other side.
But we're good.
Hey everybody.
Because I don't know that I've ever had a reel that doesn't have the stem that goes all the way through and then connects to the cap.
Yeah, Fluger, Jody. Yeah, Fluger makes a good reel for the skipjacks. Yeah, I like
It's
the
going to
Mitchell
be a catfish reel right
skipjack
now.
too.
It's only going to have 10-pound line on it, so I better do good.
I looked at the presidential up there at Walmart, and they wanted like 70, 80 bucks for that reel. And I said, I don't see myself paying that much for a reel. They're good casting reels, but I just don't see myself doing it.
If you pay attention to Mid-South once in a while, sometimes he comes up with a good deal on reels and other stuff like that, and he'll pass it along to you.
Yeah. I know here at 7:30, folks, I'm going to shut this down at 7:30 because I've got fish to deliver, and I got to get them all loaded up. Got to break out my big cooler and start packing them in there, and the other two pack them in there too. But yeah, Fluger makes a good reel. They got a good pole, but that Fluger reel right there was matched up with them poles, and they will sell for $50 for a pole and reel and all, and I bought two of them. And the poles were real good for skipjack fishing. The reel wouldn't stay tight on the rod, and so I put a Mitchell 300 on it, and it was the same way. The rods, they just don't stay tight on the reels. That's sad because that was a good rod for skipjack fishing. My wife loves her Fluger. Yep, I like Fluger reels.
Have a good day. Well, probably good night for you, Sandy.
Yeah. Have a good night, Sandy. Appreciate you coming here and with your words of wisdom.
Sandy's just awesome.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I like to have a presidential, but I can't see myself spending that kind of money on one. I'm not gonna do it.
I do need to look up the regulation. I think you can only use 2 rods in Illinois at one time. I have to look that up.
Catfish Dog or Retired Rick can tell you. He's that guy. Other than that, I don't know. I know that Jerry Parker fishes Illinois. That's where he lives. I think that's where he lives. And he uses more than 2 rods. I think. Don't all me do that.
Yeah, so that's why I want to make sure. Because like on the Mississippi, you might be able to use 2 rods as long as the rest are labeled like it is here. But if I'm actually fishing on the Illinois, I might only be able to use 2.
Yeah, I don't really know much. I don't fish over there, so I would say Avid would know too, but Avid lives over there. But I only see him fishing with 2 rods. Sometimes I think he's got 3 out there, but most time it's just 2. There he is. There's Tim. He said 2 rods. I don't know.
2 rods and 2 hooks.
But XT, I didn't know that. Only 2 rods. President XT is a good, cheaper alternative.
Yeah, that kind of puts a limit if you're trying to catfish with 2 rods. You can't crappie fish or bait fish or anything.
My wife has 3 Fluger reels. Ernie says, I got the charged phone. Well, go charge it, Ernie. I'll fix to end this here in a couple minutes anyway. like I said, I got fish to deliver. I got to get them down there this morning so they can start their sales on them because they ain't got none and they're wanting them now. As in like Missouri, here on the Mississippi River, you're only allowed 2 rods. Anything over that, you've got to label your name, conservation number, or your address. Anywhere else up here, unless posted on a lake or something, is anything over 3 rods. Like our Wat Pella, if you're going to supposed to use 3 rods, but if you got more than 3, you have to have that on there. So what I've done was, if I can find out what I've done with them. That's my stickers. That's tape. They might be here. Let's see.
So Dog, are you saying that you can have 2 rods and then anything over 2 rods has to be labeled? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Yeah. Anything over 2 rods, you have your name and address on it. So what I've done, I ordered these. They're like for putting on your letters on envelopes. It's got my name and address on there. It's just a little bitty thin line sticker. I just wrapped around part of the pole right there. They ordered them dirt cheap offline. Like bank poles.
All right, so it would be the same then. Same as us.
What do you say up here? Well, have regular fair steady state. We can have 3 rods, 3 hooks each. Yeah. I think we're only allowed, I forgot how many hooks we're allowed on rods, like 2 each. Hey, there's Burrito. Hey, Lisa, good morning.
Lisa, good morning.
Yeah, but you just coming in and I'll fix to shut it down because, like I said, I got to get busy. By the time I get all that loaded up, it'll be time for me to go get gas and head on down there because it's like an hour-and-a-half drive. So, what do you say here in Nebraska? What we can have 2 rods on lakes and up to 15 on rivers. Ooh, interesting. Opposite here. Like I said, we can have up to 50 rods out there as long as over 3 of them is labeled. But anywhere the water branches off to a tributary, it goes around an island or something like that, and it's not the main river, but it goes around an island, we can use however many poles we want to. Well, that's at least what Game Warden told me. Because I was fishing with 2 rods, and he said, you know, you can use 3 rods. You can use that 3rd rod you got laying there. You're in a tributary. And I said, really? And I said, well, I didn't know that, so I throwed it out there too. Caught a flathead with it. But I'm going to get out of here. Appreciate y'all coming here and hanging out. I got to get busy. Scotty, hold on. And appreciate each and every one of y'all for coming in and hanging out. Jody, appreciate you. Look at there. NWO Wolf Howl. Woo!
Have a great day, everybody.
Yeah, everybody. Y'all have an awesome day.
Appreciation Society. And that's entertainment.